Welcome. Let's start with 3 big cleansing breaths in through the nose and let it out through the nose or the mouth. Let the shoulders sink as you exhale. Just inhaling fully and letting go of anything that you don't need to bring into this practice with you. And one more nice long inhale and a complete exhale. I'll invite you to drop the chin to the chest and feel stretched on the back side of the neck. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Finding the breath here, and it might be a little tight or constricted. But if it's really difficult, come out of the stretch a little bit. Only go as far as is comfortable in the body, and as far as you can breathe comfortably while you're experiencing the stretch. And then I'll invite you to rotate to look towards the right hand pocket, feeling the stretch move to the left side of the neck, as if you're smelling the armpit, tucking the chin, relaxing the shoulders. And at the end of the next exhale, roll the chin back to the chest and then over to the left side, looking towards the left side pocket or smelling the left armpit, feeling the stretch down the right side of the neck, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, finding the breath here. And at the end of the next exhale, bring the chin back to the chest. And this time we'll bring the right ear towards the right shoulder, dropping the left shoulder away, maybe feeling like there's a big heavy suitcase in the hands, pulling the ear away from the shoulder, but making sure that the breath is still light, that it still feels even and gentle. If you're looking for a bit more, you can lightly rest the right hand on top of the head, or you can stay exactly where you are. And then at the end of the next exhale, we'll roll the chin back towards the chest and bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Feeling the stretch down the right side of the neck, just luxuriating here, breathing here, feeling the shoulders drop away, maybe imagining carrying 2 heavy suitcases. Let the breath be light and let the stretch be easy. If it feels like it's becoming difficult, come out of it a little bit. 80% is always good enough. And if you're looking for more, you can gently rest the left hand on top of the head or stay exactly where you are. And at the end of the next exhale, we'll bring the chin back to the chest. And then bring the nose towards the ceiling, stretching down the front side of the neck, touching the teeth together gently. And coming to a neutral position with the head. Bringing the chin to level and then twisting over the right shoulder. Stay here or use the left hand to press on the jaw very gently to give a little extra. 2 breaths here. And then we'll come back through center, untwisting and then twisting over the left shoulder very gently, very easy. Stay here or use the right hand on the jaw to give a little extra. Finding the breath, we'll do 2 breaths here. And then finally returning to a nice, even, lovely, neutral position. If there's any counter movements, maybe it's rolling the shoulders or rolling the neck, whatever would feel nice here. Maybe some more dynamic movement since we've just been doing some static stretching. So ask your body what would feel really nice and give yourself that. Maybe there's something else that would feel good, or maybe your body's ready to find some stillness. Either way is fine. There is absolutely no rush. But when you do feel like you're ready to settle in, you can close your eyes if they haven't been closed already, and make yourself super comfortable. So slacken the jaw, relax into the hips or whatever's beneath you. And let the breath be so gentle, so easy. In and out through the nose where you can, so that the chest barely rises on the inhale, barely sinks on the exhale. And same with the belly, that it lightly moves up on the exhale and lightly moves back on the exhale. Keep it really easy. You might like to set an intention. Could be one you've been working with for a long time, or something new that's popped into your head today. Or you can borrow mine. I sit with what arises. Whatever your intention is, repeat it a few times, either out loud or quietly to yourself. Send it out to the universe. Let the universe help conspire to make it so. I sit with what arises. And we'll see what comes up. We're going to sit quietly for 2 minutes. And if it feels like a long time, that's okay. You can simply come back to that nice, gentle breath. And if the mind wanders, that's okay. That's what the mind does. We can simply catch it and say, my mind has wandered, and bring it right back to either the sensations in the body, the feeling of what's supporting you, the breath, the intention. And I'll call you back in 2 minutes. I sit with what arises. Has something come up? For you, it might be boredom or agitation. It might be a thought or an idea. Thank it for showing up. If the breath has not been present, that's okay. Bring it back in and out through the nose where you can. Nice and easy. Gently feeling the chest rise on the inhale and sink a little bit on the exhale. And the same with the belly, gently feeling a little slight rise on the inhale and a slight fall on the exhale. And we'll bring the attention to the feet. First, just noticing where they are in space, what they are touching, if you're wearing shoes or socks or bare feet. Bringing the attention first to the inside of the feet, the big toe side. And then the outside of the feet, the pinky toe side. Taking an inhale and an exhale on the inside of the feet. And then an inhale and the exhale on the outside of the feet, switching the attention from the big toe side to the baby toe side. Can you relax all the toes? And then bring the attention to the right foot. Not only the toes, but the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot, and the heel. Inhaling, paying attention to the right side foot. And then exhaling, paying attention to the left side. Toes, the ball, the arch, the heel. And we'll alternate Then inhaling, paying attention to the left, and exhaling on the right. Inhaling on the right, and exhaling on the left, following your own breath. There's no rush, as quickly or as slowly as the breath arises in your body. And there might be more or stronger sensation on one side than the other. That's fine. We just see what arises and pay attention. And if the mind wanders, that's okay. We simply say, the mind has wandered, and we come back. Left, right, right, left. And I'll call you back in a minute. Take your time. We'll do one more round of breath like this, breathing in on one side and out on the other, and then in on the same side. A long, slow exhale on the other. Taking stock if something has arisen, if something has come up for you. A physical sensation, an emotion, an idea. Thank it for coming to your attention. And then we'll bring the attention to the heart space, letting go of the feet. Perhaps if you set an intention in the beginning of our time together, you call it back. Repeating it a few times. I sit with what arises. Keeping the breath very, very calm, very light, very easy. Find some gratitude in the heart center, perhaps for yourself for showing up, perhaps for something that has arisen, an insight, an idea, or perhaps for someone who has supported you. And then start thinking about what part of the body might like to move first. And then very gently taking some initial movements. Perhaps stretching into the joints, the hands and wrists and shoulders, maybe stretching out the legs or the back, maybe twisting or wiggling, whatever way feels good to wake up the muscles, the bones that have been sitting still for a little while. And if your eyes are closed, you can open the eyes. Thanks for practicing with me today.